What's up, y'all? What's happening? We are at the season 3 finale of the Humble Pie Podcast. I'm your host, V's Jones. Here's your other host, Wallace Dollars, Wallace Esquire, Wallace the Big Bro, in the building. It's the finale, y'all. I'm geek. Hey. Now, normally on the finale or previous finales, if you've been following us, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We've been having a guest, but I was like, you know what? Me and Big Bro are going to get on here. We're going to rap with y'all for the season 3 finale. We're going to talk about some of our favorite moments, what to expect, just basically why we got into what we doing, man. Like, I just want to say first that I appreciate bro for sticking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when I first called bro last year, I hit him like, man, I got this idea for a podcast, and God told me that it should be you. And bro from back was like, I'm in. And since then, we've been locked in. We've came a long way, bro, from production, from mics to setup to everything.
Everything that came up.
Bro.
Even from the first episode, we were doing your little solo.
Right. Being impatient as hell.
Episode 1 is this nigga in front of a camera for 9 minutes.
Talking about shit and nothing, man. But again, that's true, bro. Like that goes to the growth of the other podcast. Like I was just honestly on that day though, I was just trying to be intentional, like just to get started.
Sometimes you just gotta get the ball rolling. That's just what that was.
That's exactly what that was.
No mic setup. I think it was a mic there, but it wasn't plugged into nothing.
Straight phone mic.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's what you got to do to get going, man. Like, just do it. Sometimes you have analysis paralysis where you just sitting back trying to figure out how you gonna pull it off, but you never get it done.
I 100% had analysis paralysis, bro.
Yeah,
I definitely did.
Yeah, that shit happens, man.
That did.
But,
I did.
But look at how you broke it. You said, oh, okay, let me do this. Let me put this out. And then once you was able to see it for yourself, it's like, okay, now I know what changes I need to make.
Yeah.
I need to do this. I need to do that. And you've been evolving. Everything's just been evolving since that day. It never stopped evolving. Sets, mic, goddammit, topics, conversation, the whole
guess.
Facts.
Like, we done turned up on the guest side.
We had guests on this motherfucker, but y'all never see the video because the audio was so bad.
Right.
And it's like some epic interviews that we
Facts.
had.
The unreleased stuff crazy. If I ever figure out how to put that stuff out with the audio corrected, man, I'm telling you, we had some good shows, man, that never even got aired. Yeah. Like, man, so shout out to all our guests that came on the show.
And that just comes with the learning process of just constantly doing this and trying to figure this shit out. Like, what's this? How you figure this? Like, what? Damn, this don't look right. This don't sound right. What happened? And just that was a constant thing for a long time.
Facts. And I know when I started, bro, y'all know. You and my girl, I was just like, it had to look a certain way, it had to sound a certain way, and all that. And I appreciate y'all for staying locked in with me, going through all my mood swings, all my everything. Like,
and one day we gonna show our producer on camera.
One day.
She, her hair ain't done right now.
Whoa, watch out! Watch out!
She ain't got them fresh braids yet, so with them braids, she gonna have to get on camera.
Right.
It's me. I've been behind the camera.
Behind every successful man is a woman rolling her eyes, man. That's how I go, man. So we're gonna recap season 3, season 2, whatever. We don't really have a scope tonight. We just rapping with y'all. We want y'all to just sit back, relax, get to know us a little bit. So Wallace, I'ma ask, let the people know where you from. If y'all been following, y'all should know. Where you from? Just a little bit about you, bro.
Just a little nigga from the west side. You know what I'm saying? Wear his hat to the left side.
Hey, big B's.
All that lame shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, entrepreneur nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to do what I can to do what I can. You know
okay.
What I'm saying?
Bro, you ain't a rapper?
Nah, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was a pimp in my past life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, when me and Don Juan got into it, anyway. But nah, I'm just a kid from the west side, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you gave me a call and said, hey, man, I need you to do this with me. I said, all right, cool, let's rock out.
Well, okay, so in that real quick, what made you agree to it? Like, how did you have any second thoughts, even since you've been on the show?
No. See, and then another thing, too, this was in my wheelhouse. Like, you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. Remember, I was like, yo, I'm thinking about doing one.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was already in my wheelhouse, and then, you know, I'm always running my mouth. So
no Diddy.
Definitely no Diddy. No diddler.
No diddler.
I like the back.
They said, "Hey,
no Diddy."
Hey, they was. I see the post. And they was like that song. That I Need a Girl track. Mm-hmm. He was like, we were more than friends. We were like brothers. That's why we were like brothers.
And I heard that shit. You like, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
We was like brothers.
That's crazy.
More than my girl. We was like brothers. Huh?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, man. But again, man, I can't thank you enough, man, for being on this journey with us, man. Being on this journey with me, man. It's amazing, man. I'm excited. I honestly, and people ask me like about the show, like what made you start podcasting. Honestly, I always tell people it was like to be therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even the name is derived around life lessons, taking a slice of humble pie. Yeah. Like, and I wanted it to be something different, something that wasn't like every other podcast that's out here, which is why we have guests.
Right.
Some of the stuff we talk about is trendy and fun, but I wanted to, you know, for it to be something like for the community, for the people. You know what I'm saying? Every guest we've had on here has wanted to come back on the show.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody left out the set, out the living room, feeling like, man, that shit was weak or that was lame. They like, man, I appreciate what y'all doing. Yeah. They giving us our flowers and shit like that. So like for me, bro, that's more satisfying than anything. And then having my support system of you two is what keeps me going for real, low key.
And I think what's real good about this podcast versus other podcasts is you got a good mix of real conversations. We talking business, relationships, we talking, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why it's such a comfortable space for people to come to.
Yeah.
Because we talking about technically business and relationship, that's life.
It's facts.
That's life. We just talking about life. And, you know, I'm glad that everybody who done came through done thoroughly enjoyed us. You know what I'm saying? Always, everybody who done came through always still reaching out on Instagram or Facebook or whatever the case may be. Might say something in the comment or like you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's the simplest stuff that we helping them build their network. We building our own specific network of people and business. You know, and it's just been definitely a dope ride, especially for season 3. I got to give you a big shout out for, you know what I'm saying? the vision of the set, revamping everything. We was going back and forth about some weird checkerboard that you want to put on the back of the damn wall.
The sound panels.
Right. So, you know, sometimes I got to rein them in. I'm like, nah, bro.
But I appreciate that, though.
Yeah.
Like, that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but, you know, so that, but not only that, the guests that, you know, you've been picking and bringing in, like you got that one and it started a trickle-down effect, like, oh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Facts.
I know him. I know her. And that in itself has been dope too, because we've been having some good conversations. By the time that hour and something passed, they were like,
damn. Facts. Thank you, bro. Like I agree. Like I feel like, you know, not to sound too religious, but I feel like God been leading me on who to bring on the show. Like when I look up people on their profiles, say just IG or Facebook or TikTok, whatever entity, it may or may not be a person I know. Just like in season 3, like, honestly, bro, half the guests we had in season 3, I never knew personally until they came on the show.
Yeah.
It's just like putting that out there, and people see you. Like, don't get caught up in the likes, don't get caught up in the comments or the reactions. I'm telling you, people will see you. Like, when you think people don't see you, they see you. Matter of fact, Shanika texted me today, bro, and she was like, one of her friends been watching the show. She was like, V, she love your podcast. She want to come on the show. You feel me? Like, somebody I never knew in my life. So I know that the reach is getting out there, the engagement is getting out there. And I also definitely, it's important to me that we not just a one-trick pony. Like, we not just talking about one thing.
Exactly.
That we can talk about a little bit of everything, and we can relate with everybody that has sat here with us. You know what I'm saying? That's super, 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 super important to me, man, that, you know, that we continue to do this on this scale. Like, like my vision for the show, bro, is crazy. Like, I have so many ideas, first of all, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, it's about the steps, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I got to make sure, and do it this way. Cause like, I'll tell you, like, one of my favorite guests from season 3, and I appreciate and I love and respect all my guests, but I'm just being real. Like, Rakeem, one of my favorite guests, right? I'm going to tell you why. When that brother, first of all, that brother runs $1 million industry, $1 million company, first of all, in construction. And I ain't know him from a can of paint. And I met him through one of my other homies that I had just met. And bro really did the show off the strength of somebody else vouching for me.
Exactly.
And then, like, when he came on the show, it was instant, like, business connections. Yeah. And still, right to this day, like, I've been locked in with bro and everything. And I was like, I appreciate that God has really heard my cry, my prayers in that way, because my faith been shook a lot, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna front. Like, my faith gets shook daily sometimes, but like, ultimately, man, I'm just appreciate all the guests, all our upcoming guests, everybody that's been inboxing me, texting me, man. Like, I'm really grateful. Like, I'm really just trying to take it all in and pause. No Diddy, but like, on some real shit. Like, I just want to make sure, no matter how large this platform continues to grow, no Diddy. Hey, yo, I can't get as this platform continues to inspire the masses. I want to make sure that I remain true and be humble. And the Humble Pie Podcast, y'all, is not about not being humble. Like, if you understand the essence of what Humble Pie is, it's about life lessons and learning from shit you've been through. So when y'all hear people come on the show, they talking about stuff that they went through, stuff they currently going through, that got them to where they at. Yep. Like, that's the essence of Humble Pie. So, like, if anybody asks you or want to know what's to it or even criticize the show, I appreciate all of it. I appreciate all the negativity, all the positivity.
And tell them to write it in the comments.
Please.
Subscribe.
Yes.
That way they can know whether we fix they whatever their negative issue is.
Facts.
But definitely, man, we've been rocking this season. Definitely my favorite season.
Facts, mine too. I ain't gonna hold you.
My favorite season.
Yeah.
We've been rocking. We've been super consistent. Shit been getting out there and posting. People loving the pictures. The people who we interviewing is loving the interviews. They sharing it, which is amazing. And of course, if y'all watching this now, make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
YouTube, Instagram, yada yada yada. If you're watching this, you already know what all the socials is. But anyway, but yeah, this season definitely been one of my favorite. Well, probably my favorite one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The first season was good too. It was everything was unique. The first season, I like it because we was trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still was trying to figure it out.
We had the lavaliers.
We had lavalier mics, which actually wasn't bad.
Facts.
They wasn't
Facts.
bad.
We put out a good product.
It definitely was better than I see people right now who start. Look, another thing, to you people who starting podcasts right now and you have no idea what you're doing, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, for sure.
I will tell you every little thing that you can do, whether it's the most basic thing or not, because I'm seeing a lot of people, especially like on my feed, that people that I might know, that they just putting out bad product.
Yeah.
Like, granted, we wasn't putting out the greatest product.
Yeah.
But this, what they're doing, should be against the law.
Damn.
But and the thing is, they just probably just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure y'all, and that's just for the people who are aspiring to do this. We might end up doing a
how-to.
A how-to.
I promise you, I've been thinking about
Podcast 101.
Facts. Like, okay, so let's do a little sneak peek of what it could possibly be. So basically, you don't need these expensive ass $2,000-$3,000 phones. I mean, mics or cameras. I'm sorry, cameras. Your phone, if you got an iPhone or Android, worth $1,000+ anyway.
Everything you see that in these videos are shot on phones.
Yes, it's shot on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And my editing software, or our editing software, is Lightroom and CapCut. Like that, like now we've changed the mics and audio over time, and based on your budget, that's gonna change. Yeah. That's gonna change. But again, it ain't even a super expensive setup. Like, it's not. Like, again, we shoot in the living room at my crib. Like, so if you got a space in your apartment or your home or your auntie house or grandma house, you can set you up, get you a tripod, get you a decent mic, and get started. But you got to have, like, I will say, this is going to talk about anything because everybody's talking about anything. Right. I feel like if you're going to start a podcast, like, have a scope, like, have an audience. Yeah. Because, like, your audience is going to find you. Yeah. Like, because everybody not going to walk with you, bro. Like, it's not like that. But there's a tribe for everybody out here. Big fact. It's enough digital real estate for you to be as creative as you want to be as open as you want to. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look at us, shit. Like, we talk about our growing pains and steps because this is not the end for us. You see what I'm saying? Like, we just getting started, and we still in the beginning. We only been doing it for a year. Drink Champ's been around 8-9 years. Like, some of your favorite podcasts really only been around 2-3 years, low key. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
since the pandemic.
Facts. So to see where we at right now already in a year and some change, it's like, we doing it the right way.
And there's a lot of part twos coming to these interviews that we already done.
Facts.
It's gonna be a lot of on-site interviews.
Yes.
So you might not see the background.
Yeah.
Part twos is more than likely going to be on-site with the people in their actual space, interviewing them and trying to, really show y'all what it's like in their space. And we might even do like B-roll of a little bit of day in their life or whatever the case may be. So it's gonna get real interactive.
Facts.
We're not guaranteeing when, but
right.
we will. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you see a part two, it's more than likely it's gonna be on the other person's turf.
Facts. And I'm super excited to do that because I've always had that vision to, like, be a mobile podcast, like, not be strictly stuck in the studio or in one spot. Facts. Like, going to our guest comfort zone or us getting outside of our comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? For example, some of y'all favorite shows, We Love Sports, College Game Day in a different city every week. Yeah. So if y'all know, this is just a show that goes to a different college campus every weekend during college football season. Right. So that's always, bro, I promise you, I'm glad you said that, always been like an aspiration of mine early on, you know what I'm saying, to get outside our comfort zone and go to somebody else's spot, you know what I'm saying, or wherever they feel comfortable and put it on. And based on our current setup, that's no problem.
Exactly.
Like, everything we making this happen for y'all can be picked up and come to y'all comfort.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing for the newbies out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to buy shit that you can move around and be mobile with because you might not be able to. Hey, some of y'all shoot in the living room and you need to be shooting in the basement, right. or vice versa. So it's and mind you. You would think that we probably got a million things plugged up and a whole no. It's literally probably 1 to 2 things plugged up right now, and that's including what we using for these mics.
Yeah.
So it's not rocket science. Don't overthink it.
Nope.
Feel free to reach out to us if y'all want to know the most basic shit. Because that's what we kept. We kept it basic. We got a couple of upgrades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got some chairs.
We knew when to upgrade.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Nothing was rushed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Because I ain't going to say that. What? But you can, okay. So look, you can put all that money, buy expensive cameras, buy studio time, get audio engineers and all that, and your product be trash. And your product be trash.
Right now, it don't even make sense. Like right now, what you just said was key. Because we could have been spending money in studios.
Yeah.
We could have been spending money in engineers.
Yeah.
And these places ain't cheap. These
no.
are supposed to be like $75, $150, $300 an hour.
$300 minimum from some places.
And they not editing your shit.
Nope.
They just giving you
raw film. Yep. raw gig. Yeah.
So that same $300, you just. That's your whole setup. Your first initial setup probably won't even cost you $300.
For real,
especially depending on how many people that you gonna have on set.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker go back and buy that Moeno caster.
Yeah.
That was $100. It came with one mic. Like it worked for two. So if you got a 2-man podcast, you just spent $125.
And then we add a splitter to have 3. I mean, we made it happen, bro. We made it happen, bro. We made it happen. So what you think? Do you think when people just starting out, what if they don't have nobody to, like for me, for example, like if they didn't have somebody to come on their show podcast with them, you feel like they should still do it? Yeah. Me too.
Because you got to get started.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Even if it ain't the perfect start.
Yeah.
What about your first car? Like, you might be riding Benz now, but you ain't started riding Benz. You
Fact.
had that
Escort.
You had that Escort.
A Pacer.
That Chevelle. Not Chevelle, the Chevette. You know what
a Dodge Intrepid.
You know what I'm saying? My first car was
I know mine.
A Chevy Beretta.
Boy, hey, the Berettas was decent. Yeah. My first car.
Leather bra on that boy.
Let me talk about mine, bro.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me
go ahead. Go cook.
Cherry red. You
know okay.
13-inch rims.
The plastic joints.
It had a leather bra. I don't know what a bra is.
And the front, the grill.
My car had a bra. And if you don't know what
hey, you too young.
Think of some titties. My car had that on the front. Black leather. You know what I'm saying?
With just the light sticking out.
With just the light sticking out. The fucking...
Boy, you a West Sider, boy.
Then I dropped that TV in there.
Okay.
It was a Watchman. Battery operated. You know what I'm saying? Watchman. And I literally had it taped to the dashboard.
Facts. That's crazy. Look, so you was in luxury compared to my first car.
Shit.
So my first car was a Buick Skylark, bro.
Wait, hold on. That what year?
Hold on. I have no idea, like a 90-something. Yeah. My OG gave it to me at the time. It did have some amenities.
Okay.
It had a hole in the driver's side on the ground. I could see the ground.
Oh, that way you can pee while you drive.
Right.
You ain't even got to get out the car.
That was to get all that hot air out the car.
Right.
But I would say in the back right window didn't work. Like none of the windows came down. It was automatic.
That's cool because you ain't sit back there anyway. Go ahead.
I appreciate you building me up. And then, this the kicker. It had a face-out radio. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you. So my goof ass one day going to hoop, thirsty as hell. Then take the face off my radio, went to hoop for some hours, came back out to my whip. What you think happened? They bust the window on the whip, took the weak ass radio. I'm mad as hell, so now I'm riding around with a motherfucking flip phone playing ringtones on my way to school. We showing our age, but that was my first.
Ringtones for music is fucking nuts,
bro. That wasn't a big when phones first came out. Yes, we were born before cell phones.
To use a ringtone is your car radio, bro. You got to be some type of fucking psychopath. A fucking
I couldn't ride in silence, bro. The car had too many sounds. You know how black people sometimes we don't get the car fixed. We just turn the radio up. So you don't want to hear shit. The car was already trash. But
was that white car?
Nah, that was the hoopty, the one you thinking about. Okay. Right. That motherfucker. Hey, that whip was after actually Skyline. I was much older when I got that whip. My auntie had got me that car. No, the Bonnie was decent now. Okay. The Bonnie was like a 97 SE. It was a SE. Had a moon roof on it. Yeah. That bitch used to overheat though. It used to overheat.
Ride it till the motor go out. Fuck it.
Matter of fact, I had got it off Western. Never buy a car off Western if you from Chicago. I got off Western. Week 2, the O2 sensors went out on the engine. Luckily, it had a 30-day and they fixed it, but yeah, that's how that process went.
But just to get back to what we were saying,
we got off topic.
That your first podcast equipment might be like that first car. It ain't gonna be perfect, but it's gonna get you to where you're going.
Hey, bars, facts. Yeah. So, bro, I'm super excited to keep going and super motivated, man. It's been fun as hell. I'm definitely look. So season 4 coming up, y'all. Like we got. Let me tell you something. I got so many guests.
That's the producer in the background.
What the producer saying? What'd you say? Oh, okay. All right. So before we go into that, we've just been told by producers. Okay. All right. We need to tell y'all who we are and why we doing what we doing. So would you like to go first?
I already went.
Okay. Facts. You did. So hey y'all, it's your boy Veach Jones. But look, let me tell you. So about me, man. I'm a dad. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying. I've been a hooper. Been a guy that's been.
Fucking with me though, but
I'm really like that. I'm still playing regularly.
If y'all want the HPP 1v1 video, y'all just let us know.
I promise you. And this bro,
I already beat him. So you know what I'm saying. He probably don't even remember.
But if you don't know who I am. Father, ball player, you know what I'm saying? 30 great, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I got into podcasts and really was, like I tell people all the time, for therapy, man, to create conversation. I wanted to get to know people, to build friendships, to network, to be, it ain't to be famous, it ain't to be wealthy. It's just really put out a real product out there that somebody from really underneath the bottom, is like I like to say, from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, and rising up, you know what I'm saying, because there are a lot of things that about me that y'all have learned through watching the show that you'll continue to know, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna see me grow as a man on the show, you feel me? Hey, yo, I'm trying to have a moment, but
minority voice, you gotta relax.
But in all honesty, and I appreciate bro for always keeping it live on the show. But yeah, man, I am the executive producer and the creator of this fine show, but it would be nothing without the support system of my two people, Wallace, and the producer, my lady that's off screen, man. It'd be nothing without them, seriously. Like, they keep me in line creatively as well as like emotionally at times, because sometimes I overthink shit and they just like, hey, Vish, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it. And normally and typically when I do that, 10 times out of 10, it goes well. So I can't thank them enough. My goal is to retire them. They don't know that. If they didn't know that, they know that now. Like, that's my motivation outside of just like my kids. But you know what I'm saying? That's my why. You know what I'm saying? Is to create a platform where people would love to come to, where even now, bro, like I said, people are already reaching out to come on the show.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. Like,
I signed an autograph the other day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know, they was on me. Went up in North Riverside.
You stay in my mall, shorty.
You know what I'm saying? Wallace. Yeah, that's me, shorty. What's up? Pitch.
Yeah, man, but bro, yeah, that's the short answer, man. I'm like, season 4, man, I'm telling y'all, it's finna be crazy. We finna have, I got so many guests coming on the show. We got clothing designers, we got athletic trainers, we got hella entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. We got people on to come on just gonna talk some shit with us too. Like, It ain't gonna be, you know, super buttoned up, and it ain't gonna be super relaxed. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna have some fun, but you're gonna learn some shit. You may cry, you might call us lame, you might call our shit weak, but your ass watching. That's the thing. So at the end of the day, like, if you rocking with us or not, you can't turn your eyes away because you like, what they talking about now? Are we gonna mention you? Hell no, your ass don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm geeked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's bro, I'm damn near lost for words because I can't say enough. Like,
this nigga better not start crying.
Like, no, seriously, like, I have to organize how we gonna get all these people on the show, because I want everybody that matters, that's has some substance, I want them to be able to tell a story.
Right. Yeah.
So if you are interested in coming on the show, feel free to inbox Wallace or me.
Yeah. 123.
Simple on IG. Y'all know me, Vish Jones, or Humble Pie Podcast, because I run those social media channels too. Forgive me if I'm not as consistent as I need to be, but life be life and shit. That's just the facts.
We ain't getting paid for this yet.
Yeah, so sometimes you might get a good 2-3 days of consistent content, and then I might go ghost for like 2 or 3 days. And that might be to our detriment, but it be like that sometimes. I mean,
niggas be running around hustling.
Bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning about real estate now, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You been in the game.
Facts.
And I don't feel bad that I'm starting out, but I'm excited, like, because it's something I'm literally starting from zero, like starting from scratch.
Yeah, everybody starting from zero.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that, bro. But we ain't want to be on here long with y'all, you know what I'm saying? We just want to chop it up with y'all, give y'all this season 3 finale.
Yeah, just a quick recap.
Yeah. But you ain't tell me who was your favorite guest. If you got a favorite.
Yeah, I do got a favorite.
I think I know.
But they all my favorite.
Hey,
I'll tell y'all season 4.
Big Virgo energy.
Make sure y'all watch on season 4, and I'll tell you. So if you don't watch, you don't know.
That's a cliffhanger. Hey, I'm Vish. That's Wallace, man. We out.
Gang shit. Fuck all that lame shit.
Right.